Y'all, I really just fumbled one of the most sweetest men that I have ever met. When y'all come into these dating relationships, y'all really gotta have y'all shit together. Especially when you got a good person by your side, a person that's willing to deal with your bullshit. And when I say a person that's willing to deal with your bullshit, some of y'all gotta understand the difference between consistently causing drama and chaos in somebody's life and just the day-to-day BS that you got going on. So we have finally got to a space in our relationship where things was really going smooth. And because I had so much shit going on in my life and I did not know how to regulate my emotions, I ended up losing a good man. Now,
This is I mean, this is great. This is what taking accountability really looks like. And just from a male perspective, this is yeah, we see this, we deal with this. And what I'm always a proponent of saying is when you because you're single, that doesn't mean you're available to be dating. That doesn't mean that you are in a good space. The other things that have to go to account before you're out there healthily dating. You can date and you can be absolutely shit at it. You can be terrible at it because you are unhealed. You got trauma. You've you've got pressure from other parts of your life. Think of dating like seasons. Like sometimes you're in season, sometimes you're out season, even if the weather hasn't changed. Someone should write that down. I think that's really good. So if you're unhealed, men, if you come across someone that's unhealed, and men, of course, before you go out there dating men, this applies to us too. Heal. It's fine to I mean, I even recommend it. Take time, get back into the gym, get back into the lab, work on some things. You may even see like, yeah, you know what? I'm single, but I'm kind of satisfied with it. And I think a lot of men, especially as they get older, as we get older, we kind of see that. We say, oh, yeah, I have lonely moments. I have lonely moments, but maybe, yeah, I've got projects and stuff I want to work on right now. And that's probably where my priority is. I don't want to go out there and cause more pain, more harm to someone else because they're genuinely maybe looking for someone. They may desperately looking for someone. We just don't have time for that sort of thing. That's a fair thing for us to say. But if you are healed and you are already out there looking for someone, now this is important, right? So, bigger screen. It's fine leaving people right there with their trauma. It's fine. Right? I'm gonna say it one more time. It's fine leaving people right there with their trauma. You don't owe it to someone to heal them. If that person is important to you, they have an actual place and priority in your life. Yeah, we help them. We don't abandon people that we love and care about and cherish. But you're literally meeting someone on an app or in the wild, and you're saying, "Hey, right? This is all the subtext, right? Hey, I think you're pretty. I think we would look good together. I like this. I would like to have sex with you, and I'm willing to pay for dinner or an activity or an outing so I can get to exchange words with you and we can see if we can move these things forward. I am willing to sacrifice my time. I'm hoping you're willing to sacrifice your time so we can do this exchange. Then you do that. Now you've basically paid to see the movie of their life. And it's one you don't like. It's cool to stop right there. You don't have to go in and help them with edits. You don't have to go and say, I think you need a better actor here. The script needs to be tightened up here. You don't got to do any of that. You don't owe them any of that extra work. Just say, hey, I wish you the best. Maybe, maybe we can meet some other time down the line if you're healed, if things work out better for you. Maybe not. That's fine. Leave them where they are.
not only that, my attitude, my mood swings was off the roof. And yes, y'all gonna say like, oh well, that's what comes with being a girl. No, you
Accountability doesn't. I mean, yes, it does. Mood swings and stuff like that. But if you can control that, this is how men look at it. You can control with your boss. You know, you have friends that you don't flip out on because you know what the consequences of that is. But here I am, the one that's supposed to love you and cherish you and keep you and protect you. You can't give me that same. I know I'm supposed to be a safe space, but your safe space doesn't mean you get to abuse whomever's there.
you need to learn how to control that. Cause everybody is not gonna want to deal with your attitudes and your mood swings all the time. Y'all, it really took me to be selfless and to understand that if I did not give our relationship a break, I would literally have been his downfall. If we stay together, I may be the reason why we break up and probably never talk again. And I could really sit here and take accountability for the simple fact that I was really the problem. And now that I know that, I'm going to work on myself because I know that I want this man and I'm going to get what I want.
Good for both of them. I hope he gets what he wants, and if that's her, that's her. If that's a better healed version for her, it's even better. I think this is how I think this is what dating's supposed to look like, right? I mean, if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. If you really disagree, just throw a subscription so I'll really feel it in my chest. I'll see you in the next one.